What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $47,700. We're down about 4.28%. A couple things I want to point out to you today on Bitcoin. We're going to yet again piggyback off the last video, and what we were talking about, guys, is this shorter term downtrend that we've been dealing with. And we were hoping that we could hold this 100 moving average, and right now we actually see a little bit of rejection at this 100, and this is in orange. So what we're looking for now is to see if we can find support, and that's roughly going to be at 47,478. If we do break down through there, the area I'm going to target is this 200 EMA, and that's going to be at about $42,000, right in that range. And that's also going to be by a support level. So this area right in here, if we do get flushed down to there, may be a spot where we get a nice little bounce out of here. But one thing you have to remember, guys, now we're in this short-term downtrend, and we're dealing with that. So we have to get up over top of our 100 EMA, up above our 20 and our 50 now. And as you can see here, the 20 is crossing down through the 50, and this is on the one-day time frame. We haven't seen this in quite a while. If we go all the way back here, I mean, guys, we really haven't seen this. Just taking a look at this now, So definitely an area that we want to watch here. And guys, this is what we talked about on the last one, how important it is to also have a trading account to be able to protect some of your profits. Because with the world how it is, things can change very fast in this market. I mean, it's day by day. Even today, guys, if we found support off this had a massive candle, we've seen it before. There's tons of manipulation in this space. But when you have profits and you're trading, you always want to trail up those stop losses. That's one of the most important things that I can tell you that I've learned throughout this. If you're in good profit, just trail those stop losses, keep moving them up. And then if you have one of these big 30% drops to the downside, you lock in your profits, you can reevaluate the market with a clear head. And guys, that's the benefit of it too. You don't have to be tied to the market all the time. If you're tied to the market all the time, then you're relying upon it. In terms of whatever it's going to do, fluctuations while you're sleeping, whatever, you have to deal with it. But when you're swing trading in this market, which I think is one of the best things that you can do, you're able to protect your positions a little bit better. Guys, but this area of 47,700, this is a big deal for us here, because if not, that's going to be a decent drop. And if we get out our percentage tool, we take it down into this range, that could be another 11% to the downside. Now, one thing we had going for us here, we did have heavier volume, and this came on this long leg doji candle right down in this range. So we had a big swing. We were down around 46,000 and then all the way up to about 52,000, right in that range. But guys, we don't want to get trapped below this 100. This is something too. We haven't really traded below that. So you always want to watch this, but as we're paying attention to this, the RSI right now is at 35, so we may get some little relief rally. But what you have to pay attention to is this right here. So say we do come up here and we just set a lower high, and then we get another big flush down into this range. Excuse me, guys, I haven't been feeling the best day, just bear with me here. But potentially we could get some big support off that. But guys, this is a downtrend form here. We have to break out from this orange, and that's going to take some buying pressure to be able to do that, because first now we have to get over this area, and then it's going to be these moving averages, and you can see they're starting to cross, and we haven't seen that. And then we're going to have to get over top of 60,000. So this is just a lot more work. Basically, the lower we go, the more overhead resistance we're going to have, and we're going to have to try to get through that with heavy buying pressure. Am I saying the Bitcoin bull market's over? I'm not saying that, guys, right now, because we're still trading up above this 200 moving average. That's going to kind of be my marker. But when you take a look at this pattern right here, even to what we have right now, heavy volume is to the downside, our bounce, weaker volume, downside, heavy volume. Then we just had heavier volume come in on this long leg doji candle at the bottom here. So maybe we can get something moving out of here, but it's just a sticky spot. If we get into our technicals, we are looking on the 1 day, a 13 sell, a 10 neutral, and a 3 buy. Oscillators 2 sell, 9 neutral, and a 0 buy. Momentum is going to be a sell. MACD level is going to be a sell. The rest is going to be neutral. And you can see on the shorter term to the 100, so from the 10 to the 100, we're having all sells, and then we're basically just holding that 200 right now. So You know, guys, that's, I guess the best way I can put it is I don't like to be at the mercy of the market unless it's something you're just doing a longer term investment or whatever. But I really think trading and taking your profits when we see these pumps as we work along here, look at these retracements. 32%. This is 26%. And there's a lot of guys who don't want to sit through this. They want to take advantage of locking in that profit. Then when they see these big dumps and the relative strength gets low, or we're finding support off a moving average or a support level, and they see a good bullish candlestick reversal like this bullish engulfing here, that's when they get in and they'll try to ride it up the best they can. So, you know, guys, I just say be more careful. We want to see if we can find support off that 47,700. But we also have to realize we got a lot of work to do now to start changing this trend in the shorter term. Okay? Lower highs into the wick here, that is lower lows. We haven't closed a lower low, but to the wick we have it so far. So we're going to have to see where this candle closes today. But if you get some from this, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless you all. Take care.